Alright. So the topic is how it's made. How do I do this stuff on my stream? Well, I'll tell you, I'm actually excited about that because it's kind of a big pain in the ass, some of it. It's a lot of work. And I guess I can show you how I do what's on the screen currently. So, it's all in the details, and there's a lot involved here. Okay. Anyway, I'm using Photoshop Elements 2020. I think it was like $100 for this. So this is how you make a GIF, alright? What you're going to do is you have a bunch of different layers here. Now, to make this move, this beer, first I had to make the beer, I had to make the hand, which I made out of this finger. That's how I made these 4 fingers. They're actually identical, just smaller, and had to kind of custom fit them in there. So, to do the moving of the beer, see how all these are stationary here? I gotta hide everything so that you can see what I mean. Okay, so all my scenes are hidden now. So, if I go here, that beer's a little bit bigger. That one's a bit smaller than that one. Rename to mid-size. This is going to be important later. Duplicating is important, because then if you don't do it right, you're kind of screwed. So I'm just going to duplicate every layer at least once. So I have extras. I can always delete it later. Duplicate. So I got 2 large, 3 medium, because I'm going to need an extra one anyways. I'm going to duplicate the small layer. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you kind of how this works before I start doing this so you can see what I'm trying to do. So what you do when you make a GIF is save for web, and you go to animate forever is the looping option, and then frame delay. That's up to you. So I could do this, and it's going to go through all my pictures real fast so you can kind of see how it works when you make one. So when you're all done, you're going to have to merge all the layers. So that doesn't look too good right now, obviously. But once you put everything together, it all makes sense. And again, remember, whatever you have on top, in the top layer, is going to be what's shown up front. So if you fuck it up, like, for instance, if I put this below the wink here, you can see that it doesn't match right. I have it underneath the layer. Now when I put it over on top, you can see that it does that. And then when it animates, it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. This all is important later, and it's going to be too hard to explain right now, but it's important to make sure the layer you want on top is on top when you merge, because that's all important. And then the order is important too. So when he winks, it's going to be the small copy, because it's going to be at the end when he's cheers and then winks. So I'm going to have the small beer in hand when that happens. What I would do is I make sure it's on top, make sure I'm hiding everything else, and you can do the quick merge visible layers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do highlighted layers and merge layers. I could do merge visible, but I like to do it this way. Alright, so this is the wink. Small. I'm going to rename this so I don't forget. Then this one, there's no wink. So the wink was small copy. We're going to put that at the end. Let's see, no wink. So we're going to just, it starts out at the absolute smallest. And I'm going to go for the medium one after that, because that's going to be the first up. Control, click, and then right click, merge. And I'm going to make that, we can figure out the order later. So this is going to be small, copy, no wink. This way, labeling this stuff now, especially when everything looks the same, is pretty important. So next, you're going to just kind of think it out in your head. So what's going to be next? You're going to go to the medium, hold control and click, and then we're going to merge these layers, rename it right away, medium copy, no wink. We're going to keep throwing these all at the bottom. Okay, we're going to unhide the layer that we're working with, hide everything else. Just a good habit. Okay, now we're going to do a large copy. Always save your file before you merge. Every piece that you're putting together, save it. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Actually, I'm going to show you a quick reason. Because once you get to, like, the Santa Claus I made, look at all this shit. There's so many different moving parts here. I got a glove here and there, the original there that I have to cover. There's just so many things here. The hat, the glasses, like, they're all different parts. Everything's hidden for a reason. So I'm going to unhide this. And then the stuff that I modified. See that? And then I go to each layer and that's how that works. This was a big pain in the butt one right here, but it's that's how that works. It's just layer by layer. It's quite a lot of work. Quite a lot of work. There's that with the moving beer. It's just, yeah. It was a confusing one. So like I said, it's important to keep everything separate from each other. But large copy, no link. Okay, and then we're going to go back to medium because, okay, so what are we at now? Let's kind of see what this looks like on the web. We might have to rearrange our stuff, but it's quite easy once you see it going. Okay, so far, where are we at? He's just bringing the beard towards him at this point. So let's switch. We're going to switch that around. Large, medium, small. See what... Oh, nope, I don't want to save anything. Let's see how that works. So I changed... Just mess with everything until you have it all figured out. Okay, so I'm missing the drawback, so I'm going to have to make a couple more copies here. So this is the original. I'm going to have to make another one? Is that right? Okay, we're going to duplicate this one again. Duplicate it a couple more times. There we go. And this should be... Original is the smallest, actually. So then we got smallest, small, medium, large. And we're gonna need another medium one. Duplicate. Let's do another one. Okay, and then we got a medium we're going to want to do again. Merge. Medium, large, small, large, medium. There we go. So we go original to the small, medium, large. And we're going to want to break it down again to medium, small, original. I might actually have too many here. And then small with the wink. Yeah, okay, now we can delete these ones, I think. Let's see what it looks like now. Should be pretty close. Oh, something's messed up. That's what happened. Alright. Alright, so I screwed up from the beginning, so there's going to be a weird wink there. That's what I did. Okay, so anyway, that's why this is a pain in the ass, and you got to pay attention to what you're doing. See how the beer moves properly now? I'm going to delete this other garbage, though. Just so we can see how this looks. This should be pretty smooth now. Yeah, see how the beer moves the way it's supposed to? Cheers. The wink's in a weird spot, though, because I kind of screwed it up. But again, that's why you got to pay attention to all the stuff and make sure you have it all properly lined up. But what I could do is, I don't know how many times it'll let me undo, but I could just undo everything I did and try to get back to the original wink. There it is. See? So that's what I would have to do, but I ain't doing that. But that's how that's done. Oh, that's the other thing. Timing. So, like, you could do, like, 2 seconds in between all the frames. But no one's going to do that. Okay, so let's do, like, 0.5. I think that's close to what my normal setting is. No, I think, is it 0.4 something, maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, you can kind of get it to look more lifelike and stuff. It's something like that. Yep, okay. And then, oh, the wink. So this breaks down it even further